Achieving your first 5 kilograms of muscle is pretty simple. All you have to do is go to the gym a few times weekly, lift some weights with at least some effort, and boost the weight once in a while, and in about a year, you will build your first 5 kilograms of muscle. Check out this video on parshealthhtv to learn what makes the muscle grow and, most notably, what habits you should set to help you easily reach and even exceed the intermediate stage. Let's go! Lesson 1. Don't chase sensations in the muscle. Chase progress. If you pay attention to individuals training in commercial gyms, you'll see that many of them base their exercises around what feels like it's working. For instance, many individuals are drawn to workouts that let them feel the target muscle and look at it simultaneously. A friend will sometimes keep an eye on the muscle to ensure it can't escape growth. Other individuals are drawn to cables because they give this nice smooth feeling, and others simply do whatever brings them the biggest pump, taking motivation from the spirit animal of bodybuilding. Many individuals judge the effectiveness of an exercise based on whether it gets them sore the following day. This usually indicates chasing the burn and taking the point that you feel wrecked the day after as proof of a well-done job. The thing all these individuals have in common is that they're all tracking their feelings. Going by what feels to be working is understandable. It's natural to want quick feedback that the work you're putting in is really doing something. But the issue is that muscle soreness, aches, pumps, and burns are all poor growth indicators. It's likely to feel absolutely wrecked after an exercise that didn't truly make you much, if any, bigger, such as wall climbing, downhill running, or a cardio session on the rowing machine. It's also possible to notice very little muscle growth, even if you get a significant pump by lifting light weights with a short rest duration. Science confirms this as well. Investigations from Flan and colleagues and Damas and colleagues have revealed that muscle pains and tightness are not only unneeded for muscle growth, but they can also be ineffective because when there's a lot of muscle injury, a large part of development is directed toward improving damaged muscle tissue rather than making new muscle tissue. As for pump training, this 2019 study revealed that lifting light weights with short rest times will make short-term gains in muscle size for a few hours because of quick fluid shifts. However, this doesn't necessarily relate to more muscle fiber gain over time. We should be concerned with developing actual muscle tissue. We want to build a size that doesn't reduce soon after you leave the gym. So if you can't go by muscle sensations to judge the usefulness of your training, what should you do instead? The answer is actually straightforward. Concentrate on progress, not feelings. Lesson 2. The best indicator of muscle development is improved strength. When researchers isolate single muscle fibers and calculate how much force they can build, they discover that the thickness of the fiber extremely indicates how much force it can generate. The association is apparent, nearly a straight line. The thicker the fiber, the more force it can make. Entire muscle size is also associated with strength in trained athletes. This research by Breakway and Abe followed the lean body mass and performance of 30 elite male bodybuilders, which included world and national champions, and discovered that the amount of weight they could lift on the bench press, squat, and deadlift could be expected to a high degree of accuracy by the quantity of muscle mass the lifters had. Other analyses examining Olympic weightlifters and rugby players saw the same thing. The more jacked individuals were, the stronger they were on average. This relationship is true for recreational lifters as well. When both professional and untrained individuals complete an exercise requiring no skill, like leg extensions, the weight they lift intensely connects with their muscle size. Is this unexpected to you? Probably not. I mean, it's pretty intuitive that a bigger muscle is stronger. If you notice a huge jacked man, you intuitively expect them to be strong too. But what is not intuitive to most individuals is that you can utilize strength as a trustworthy indicator of whether you are growing or failing to build muscles. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell. Now, let's dive right into Lesson 3. Lesson 3. Training will not maximize muscle growth if it doesn't provide enough tension or if it doesn't provide pressure enough times. So, based on what I've told you so far, you may think that building muscle is all about lifting as much weight as you can. But that's not totally right. To successfully promote muscle development, your training must not only supply sufficient pressure, in terms of the loads you're utilizing, but it must also deliver that pressure a sufficient number of times in the form of sets and reps. Both of these aspects are required. You require enough tension, and you require to use that tension enough times. Your training will give enough tension if you push your sets close enough to muscular failure. You can think of muscular failure as the moment when you can no longer do another rep with good technique. If you're getting within a few reps of that moment, you're likely developing enough tension to maximize your growth. But this partially depends on how heavy you're lifting. For instance, if you choose a weight so heavy you can only lift it for 5 reps, that weight will build a very high amount of tension from the very first rep because you should recruit so many muscle fibers just to get the weight moving. On the other hand, if you pick a weight so light that you can lift it for 20 reps, there won't be much tension at the set's beginning. It isn't until you get closer and closer to failure that more and more muscle fibers are recruited until you finally achieve that same high level of strain. So, let's say you choose a weight that you could do for 20 reps, and you determine to stop at rep 12 because you begin to feel that burning sensation. That set wouldn't provide sufficient tension to initiate very much muscle growth. To ensure that you're getting the maximum stimulation at this weight, you'd require to take the set closer to failure, ideally stopping at rep 18, 19, or 20. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like it. And please share our videos with your friends to support our team. Looking for more amazing videos? Check out the videos popping up on the right and the left of your screen. Don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your ideas with us. Thank you, guys, for watching.